it's on.
Okay.
All right, you're good to go.
All right. All right, you motherfucker, you ready to cook some shit? Sorry. Uh, all right. So basically, we'll just I'll walk you through the process. If you have any questions, you can ask. If I just start getting long-winded, you can interject with something. I don't give a fuck. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
All right. So first thing we're gonna do is
What are we cooking
get
first
some.
off?
We're gonna make some carbonara. It's a classic Italian dish.
Okay.
Right now, I'm talking to you, and I'm filling up water
Oh,
into the sauce pot because that's going to take the longest amount of time.
how much water
So
we
we're
need?
just gonna enough to boil some fucking noodles in. If you've ever boiled noodles before, fantastic. You know what you're doing. This
I,
is this is a very low skill thingamadude. So turn that on. Love it.
look
And
at
get
it.
that water boiling. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna slice up some bacon or pork belly, guanciale, any sort of fatty pork product that you
Do you have
have.
any preferred? You prefer
Uh,
anything?
uh, Classically, it is guanciale, and I don't even know if I'm saying that right. I'm a horrible fucking Sicilian. What are you gonna do?
I don't even know what that is. So,
It's kind of like
is
it's a
this
cross
toasted
kind of
bacon?
between it's like a cross between prosciutto and pork belly would be the probably the best way I would describe it, but you know,
Prosciutto.
as we've established, I'm a fucking idiot. So we've got an amount of bacon. Um, I've got looks like 5 slices of thick cut bacon. I'm gonna cut them into 1 inch slices. Can you see that? Okay.
yeah. You're
Very
good. You're good.
okay. I've just got a very small screen to work with. We're doing them 1 inch pieces, basically because they're going to shrink as we cook them down. But I'll turn this guy on low all the way down, and then we're just gonna pop these guys in there and let them render. The reason why we set it so low is so the fat can seep out without burning the bacon and without the fat going everywhere. There's lots of little things for it, but nice, slow, and low is what we're gonna do for these guys. While our water is boiling. This is actually like super simple recipe, and it's very delicious. It's very rich. It's a rich dish. You're basically just having like a custard sauce with the eggs. It's like a savory eggnog, if you will.
Man, this is all foreign to me.
Well,
This is
that's
like
why
this
we're
is all
doing
that high
this.
end food.
Oh, I'm showing you how fucking low end this shit can be.
I'm liking it.
Yeah. It's really simple. Like I just want to take away
I mean, you
the
got
stigma
so
that
far
you
you
have
got
to
two
be.
of my favorite things: bacon
Yeah,
and noodles.
yeah. It's what plants crave. All right. So, like right now, I am shit. Uh, I'm crowding the dish or
Yeah,
the pan, which doesn't really even fucking matter. But
you'll shake them about.
yeah, I'll stir it up and they'll shrink down, like I said. So that
Definitely,
should be fine.
they're definitely not growers.
Now, uh, very important to keep your hands clean throughout the process, so you can touch shit and not get actual literal shit on them.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you know, these things are helpful. I'm going to turn on a light because I have one more light to work with and see if that causes any issues or if it's helpful. Does that
Yeah, it's
make
fine.
things look better?
No, it's fine.
Okay. Does it matter? Did it make any difference whatsoever, or is it just
It's
stupid?
to your preference.
So it's stupid? God. I'm actually gonna flip this out. I know I said that this would be big enough, but I'm also very fucking lazy and I don't feel like being careful. So if you want to be careful, you can use this guy. If you don't want to be careful, you can just put it in a big fucking pot because
It's
it's
all
all
gonna
gonna
go
go in the
there
same.
anyways, right?
Yeah, it's all gonna go in the same place in the end. And like there's just less chance of it spilling out if it's in a bigger pot. That's it. That's the sole reason for using a larger pot. So if you're a sloppy motherfucker, use a large pot. If you are tidy and very careful and precise, use a frying pan. Easy, right?
Well, I like pot, so I'll use pot.
Do you like the pot? All right. So bacon's going, water is boiling. Um, we've got some time to kill
Well, I
because the
mean,
water the water is really the biggest part of this whole thing is like getting that up to temperature, and then after that it's just real quick. So while we wait for that the water to boil and the bacon's doing its thing, we're going to crack some eggs.
how many eggs you use?
So with a carbonara, what you're going to want to do is use one more yolk than you do full eggs. So I've got I'm going to be using quite a bit of pasta today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do uh, 3 eggs and 1 egg yolk. So at the very minimum, you'd want to use 1 egg, 1 egg yolk. If you're cooking like for a fat kid, you'll probably want to use 2 eggs, 1 egg yolk. So basically, what we're going to do for this last guy is kind of crack it open, keep that egg yolk caught in there, let the membrane drop out, and then boom, right in there.
Hmm.
Easy peasy, right?
I don't know, man. You did. You made it look easy, but I probably would totally let that hit the dirt. To tell you the honest truth.
Well, it all comes with time, and you live out in the Midwest, so there's got to be a lot of eggs around.
There is. There is.
You
People
can,
use like quail egg. People like
yeah,
quail egg.
yeah. So just practice your cracks.
Those are really small though.
Yeah. So we'll take a fork, we'll whisk it up a little bit. You can
Ah,
use an actual whisk if you want, but there's
yeah.
really no reason for it. All right.
No, we don't need that big whisker.
Now, but anyway, whisk that up till everything's kind of like an omelet.
Looks like a goo.
Yeah. See that?
Ah, the whisker. It's
The
goo.
whisking.
You want to make it look like it's free flowing everywhere.
Yeah, like it's just a big bowl of yellow baby batter.
Could we say it's like Ghostbuster like slime? Like goo?
Yeah, a little ooze, a little
Little ooze?
ectoplasm.
Like
Ectoplasm.
yeah, it could be even like
If
the secret of the ooze, like Ninja Turtle stuff.
maybe I don't know.
Okay.
I never learned how to read.
Alright,
All right, so
get in the bacon, huh?
yeah, just moving that all around, letting it touch. But like, it's gonna cook. It's got a heat source, and it's all pretty thin. Bacon's just like the most economical way to go. Water is almost boiling.
Mm.
You get a nice little slow boil on that. So,
Slow boil, you
uh,
say?
yeah, it'll be up to big boil soon. It's simmering. So in that bowl that you have the egg yolks, you're gonna add Parmesan cheese,
Mm.
just as much as you want,
Mm.
but don't use a small amount. I think there's actual measurements for it, but for the sake of this video today, I just don't give a fuck.
Can we just say to your preference?
Yes, to your preference. And then we'll sprinkle some black pepper on there. And then this can just fucking sit and wait while everything else cooks. We're going to throw it in the fridge just to keep it cold. Because really, you can do this like right near the end, right when the noodles are ready. But I like to do things ahead because it's just easier that way. All right, so now I've got a rolling boil on my water. Gonna salt the, actually, you don't really need to salt the water because there's so much salt in the bacon. But if you want to throw a little bit extra in there just because, fuck it.
You're a salty guy, huh?
Yeah. I mean, anybody that has smoked cigarettes in the past is going to have a salt thing.
Yeah.
Because brains are stupid. So another thing that I'm going to do that a lot of people will cringe at is I'm going to snap my spaghetti in half.
I do that all the time.
Yeah, because fuck it.
It's
And
easier.
fuck it.
It
Yeah,
fits in the
way
pan
easier.
now. And now I'll cook
Easier
at
to
the same
manage.
rate.
It doesn't fucking hang over the edge. That's the only benefit really of having a larger pot is that you can put like larger noodles, especially with the gas stoves.
Yeah.
Because anytime those flames are larger than the pot you're using, it goes up the sides and it's just makes it a mess. But all my pasta's in the water. I'm going to let that cook for about 10 minutes, according to the directions on the fucking package, which is always helpful. Read the manual, follow the directions.
We figured that out.
Right? Connect the camcorder to the fucking laptop. Just plug it in, you dumb fuck. Thanks. Thanks, manual. That was very helpful. All right. So now we're gonna crack open some iron brew while we wait.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Why's everyone got the iron brews? I've never even heard of this stuff.
It's like Scotland's #1 drink. They almost killed Obama because he drank like a diet iron brew when he was there. That was pretty fucking hilarious. And like they almost rebelled because like they made a new recipe that used like I think 4 grams less of sugar. Or maybe it was like I don't know. Either it was like at 25 and now it's at 12, or it was at 12 and then they wanted to bring it down to like 8 grams of sugar, which is still a lot of fucking sugar for a soft drink. But, you know, I don't know if you noticed this or not, but the Scottish are not the healthiest bunch of people in the world.
Well, not really.
Not really.
That's why we got.
But
That's why we got a cooking show. Can we?
that's why we got a cooking show. Show you how to cook like heavy fat, high cholesterol food.
So much better.
So much better. Deep fried pizza. Fuck that noise.
Oh man,
All right.
that sounds like heaven.
Yeah. All right. So basically, during this time, I'm just kind of stirring the bacon so it doesn't burn. And this is downtime where you could be doing whatever. Or I don't know. I don't know. This is why I cut things in my clips.
Yeah.
So it's like you don't need to see me standing around staring at a pot of water for 10 minutes.
It's still nice to see. And like I said, you know what the best thing is that once you get like an audience with it, and you have to have conversations like me and you.
Right.
You're just one person. When you have 4 or 5 people in there, you got 100 questions.
Right. Yeah.
It's easy to kill downtime when you go live like that.
Well, my thing is like I don't want to get too distracted and just like lose track of shit. So I think it would just be better to just have like me and you.
No,
and
that's
like
what
if
I'm
you
saying.
start and if you got like a live chat question, you could like pop it
I
up
can
to me
invite
like
it to you.
yeah, if you see something you're like, I like that question, you'd be like, hey, so and so wants to know, what are you doing? What are you doing with the
Is that a Chewy bar?
Edge Light Pepsi?
Oh. Oh, hey, that's That's the chewy
Mm-hmm.
bar.
Extra strength.
Ryan
Mm,
Cohen.
maximum strength.
Oh, yep. Ryan Cohen.
Mm. Yeah, this guy doesn't say if it's sativa or indica.
It's maximum strength. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, yeah, 50 milligrams.
Mm.
Mm.
Man, your pot's boiling.
Yep, that'll happen with boiling water.
I see that.
Good, good that you see that.
What kind of tea you like cooking? You got a special tea, or is it your coffee maker, or what you got there?
Oh,
You got
this
a
guy?
kettle. Your kettle.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. Okay.
what I my Wowie tea. So, when I'm at work, I make coffee. When I'm at home, I'll make Earl Grey for the mornings.
Yeah.
But then I've got this Celestial Seasonings tension tamer. Tension tamer. It's got a fucking dragon on the box.
It does have a
How
dragon.
cool is that? And it tastes like fucking Fruit Loops. It's a magical herbal tea. No, I am not shitting you. It's a very, very delightful herbal tea that I don't enjoy enough.
Man, I think I'd be enjoying that too much.
Yeah, I mean it's harder in the summertime to enjoy a hot tea when you're already covered in fucking sweat from the day.
That's true. That is true.
But in the wintertime, oh, it's so delightful. Bacon's browning up really nicely. We still got 5 minutes left
Give
on
or
our
take.
nudes, give or take.
On your nudes.
But like, do you see how little work this recipe is?
Well, yeah. I mean, but still, there's still more to it. It just hasn't came yet.
A little bit. At the end, that's when it's going to be a little tricky. But for right now, I'm just going to wash off my colander because it fell into the sink that had another dirty dish in it. So I don't want my pasta to taste like
Dirty
a
dish.
vinaigrette. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you do, that's on you. No judgment. But
You know, I do like mixing my foods.
some people do. And then like they give other people shit because they eat things like one at a time. But you notice the people that like eat shit like one item at a time never give people that just like mash their food up into like a shame bowl shit about that. They're not like, don't you want to savor the individual tastes of things? No, it's just the people that mash the shit together that's like, what are you doing? Just eating one thing at a time. Fuck you. Fuck you, buddy. That's what I gotta say about that.
I know, right?
No.
But I'm a guy that eats all the time. But I do, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's it's specific things.
Yeah, well, I've got things for like maximum enjoyment. Like,
Like,
if you go out to like a fast food place, you want to eat the fries first. Why? Because they lose heat the fastest, right?
mm-hmm.
Like your burger can be a little cooler than it was when it came off the grill, and it's still gonna taste like a fucking good burger.
Oh
Those French fries, 10 minutes from after you get them,
yeah.
they're fucking dead.
They suck.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking
I
more along
mean,
the lines of like mixing like a sweet roll with mashed potatoes and sweet corn.
you can do whatever the fuck you want. Just
That's what I like.
don't fucking throw shade on somebody because they're eating
Oh.
things in a different way or a different order from you.
Oh, I
That's
don't
the
care.
big thing.
I don't care
Right.
how people
Right.
eat as long as
Like
they
I'm
like
busy
it.
shoveling food in my face. What the fuck do I care?
I don't give two shits how someone else is eating. I'm just like,
That's the way it's gotta be.
hey, my question is, are you done with that?
Mm.
That's the only question you're gonna see me ask about your food.
My favorite is like when people are like, "Hey, you want to try this?" I'm like, "No, I'm good." They're like, "Can I try some of yours?" I'm like, "No, I'm good." If you wanted my food, you should have ordered my food because that's what I got right now.
Oh yeah. I'm always that guy trying to finish first, so I go get seconds before everybody else. It's like at the survival of the fittest. At my mom, when I was growing up, we had 5 kids, man, in the house.
Survival of the fittest or battle of the fattest?
Yeah, maybe the battle of. Hey, that's a good one.
Hey, you know what?
No wonder I
Uh,
won so many times.
I might not be smart, but I do have little clever insights every once in a while. I am walking, talking proof that some people actually do like a smartass. Got my nudes, my sweet, beautiful nudes.
Would you use angel hair nudes?
Just spaghetti,
Vegeta?
spaghetti.
Yeah, Mamma Mia.
Yeah, spaghetti is just a nice standard go-to. Like fettuccine is
I'm a huge fan of
just
angel
a little
hair.
bit. Yeah,
Maybe
that's
just
fine.
maybe
Angel hair
because
would work too.
I always mess up like cooking the bigger noodles. You know what I'm saying? Like it seems
Yeah,
like I always don't get them cooked right, and it pisses me off.
it's there's a number on the box that says cooks for X amount of minutes.
I
And you
know.
just you hit the low end, and then it's like al dente, and then you hit the high end, and it's like mush. So you could check it, but after a while, you just kind of like
Yeah.
you just need to know your nudes.
See,
That's all.
that's why I never mess up with angels.
There you go.
I know them.
So if angel hair is your fucking jam, then jam on with angel hair.
But I
Um,
do like me some fettuccine, though.
yeah. So like anything that's gonna be like a long, flimsy guy,
Yeah.
that's all you need because it's a very like it's basically like a thin sauce,
Yeah.
so it coats the entire noodle.
Okay.
Whereas if you had something heavier, um, like a marinara
It just sits
or
on it.
like yeah, you'd want something like that's where the tubes come in, like the penne pasta. So you get all that sauce inside the tube, and like it's got ridges on the outside, so it sticks to the outside better. Pasta is actually a very uh, fun thing. They go through a lot of work to have people just say, "Fucking, I'm just going to use this, whatever." Rotini is always my favorite for marinara, actually, because the sauce gets in the spirals.
Do you like cooking your bacon thoroughly, or you used to like it like for this, or do you cook it to it? We're still kind of like fatty and flimsy.
I I don't cook my bacon too thoroughly. Um,
See, I'm a crispy bacon guy.
right. And well, it's like it
I mean,
depends.
I don't
Like if I'm
mind it. I don't
having
mind it in like because I cook bacon with my green beans.
right, like if I'm having like eggs and like sausage and like a full breakfast,
Yeah,
then I
crispy.
would crisp it a little
Yeah.
bit more in the oven. Right. So right now we are at
I mean, you can't miss
uh
out on the bacon mayo sandwiches.
yeah. Ah, fuck. Where's my spoon? My spoon. Right. So the noodles are done cooking, and we're gonna have to start doing stuff. But I need my spoon first. Where's it? Where's it? There it is. So here's the secret. Here's the secret to carbonara. This is the only secret you're gonna need to know.
See it?
When your noodles are ready,
You're good.
okay, okay. Noodles are ready. You're gonna take 2 ladles
Like the
of your
broth.
pasta water. Yep. Before you even dump your noodles, you're gonna want to get like a couple things of this. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna crank off your heat immediately. We're gonna strain this, strain our noodles,
Mm. Don't burn
and we're gonna
yourself.
throw it. We're gonna throw it right in there. And with that, you can be off. And now what we're gonna do, we got our egg cheese pepper mix, and we're gonna stir this up. And you notice that the heat is off. Now we're gonna add this, and we're just gonna stir like our fucking life depends on it. So this way the eggs don't curdle,
Yeah.
but the Parmesan will melt, and you get like a nice, just very thick
Mixed with
sauce.
it.
Yeah. And I probably could have just gotten away with 1 spoonful of water, of the pasta water, but um, I don't really care. I like the lettuce sauce. And yeah, maybe I used too many eggs, but again, yeah, I could have done like 2 eggs and then one more. I didn't use as much spaghetti as I had originally thought I would. So this sauce is going to actually be really, really thin, but that's the process is what's important.
Yeah, but you could turn it on, the heat on a little bit, and kind of.
No,
No,
when you're done cooking the
done.
noodles, that's when everything needs to stop.
Okay.
The heat turns off. If you've got an electric stove, then you're going to want to take the pot completely off the heat or the heat source,
Yeah.
because that thing is still going to be hot.
Okay.
But if you got a gas stove, then you can just leave it on the
Leave
stove.
it on the burn. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The sauce is runny as fuck because I used too much liquid. But that's why we're just doing this as a test run. It doesn't matter. It's still gonna taste delicious.
I'm sure people like it runny too.
Yeah, but not really.
Well,
With carbonara, you want it kind of like you want it stronger. You want it to be able to hold up a little bit better.
yeah.
So it's more of like a glistening, you know,
Yeah.
like it clings to the pasta more when it's not as wet, when it's drier.
So my thing is like if you let it sit for a little bit though, it'll start kind of like getting not like get cold, but like it'll
Well,
start
no,
forming a little more.
because you turned off the heat
Yeah.
and just let like the carryover heat cook the eggs,
Yeah.
like it's not going to curdle up.
Yeah. Well,
Uh,
I'm just talking about with like the cheese and everything though. The cheese will start setting in and start thickening up though, won't it?
um, in normal circumstances, yes, but in this
Couldn't you
current
add more
circumstances,
cheese to it?
it wouldn't matter at this point in time. There's
Okay.
just it's that much liquid that I've got fucking put into this guy.
Which you probably say that much, and it's probably something that every normal person does anyways. You know what I'm saying?
Well, uh, if I was talking you through this, I'd probably be a little bit more conservative and do the like the 1 or 2 eggs, 1 egg yolk. Oh, excuse me. 2 eggs, 1 egg yolk, and then just like 1 spoon of the broth or the pasta water.
Got the cooking show going, Toad.
Yeah. But you kind of see how all that
Yeah.
liquid is coming off. You don't really want that.
You don't want that much
Um,
liquid. You want it to be thicker then?
yeah, you want it super thick. So like technically this is fucked, but it's not because it's not curdled. So I don't know if you can see the
Ah. It still looks good as shit. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, you see there's no clumps or anything on there?
Yeah, yeah.
That's what you want. You want like a nice smooth sauce.
Uh,
Um
Still looks good as fuck. I'd eat it. I don't care what you say.
oh yeah. Oh yeah, it tastes fine. It just won't be, you know, world class. Yeah, it tastes like it tastes mostly like water at this stage because I just used too much fucking sauce, too much eggs. I went overboard. I just don't fucking care.
Yeah.
But you see how like it's the process that matters. It's like you can tweak things as you experiment and you say, okay, I know how much food I'm gonna eat. Um, so you take the ingredients and then you shrink it or you grow it depending on how much food you're having.
I feel you.
That's it.
Yay!
What do you think?
I think I need a bowl of that pasta. That's what I think. It still looks good as shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Well, now you know how easy it is to make it. All you need is those 5 ingredients: Parmesan cheese, eggs, black pepper, spaghetti, bacon. So simple.
and so good.
Yep. You heard me saying that it was not as good. I'm still shoveling it into my mouth.
Yeah, that's why I said I didn't believe you.
Hmm. Could be better. Couldn't be
Really,
worse.
there's a lot of things that could have been better.
Yeah. Yeah. Not worried about it. As far as putting food in my belly for tonight, mission accomplished.
I bet that's better in my last relationship.
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Yep. This isn't going to give me any kids, so I
but
win.
oh, it might. It might. You might be attract
Mm,
some kind of like some woman that is absolutely loves some noodles or
maybe,
nudies.
but I've got I've got confidence in my personality to scare him off
Yeah,
if
dude.
that day ever comes.
I still think we need to just to like, even though like this time is a good run through. I think next time, I think we'll set a date like this, and each week we'll just do a live show.
Yeah.
I can get 5 or 6 people, 10, 15 people, 20 people, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Come in here, and
Yeah.
there, your downtime will be filled with questions.
Mm-hmm.
Believe me, like there wouldn't be no downtime really. If not, I mean, we really have downtime, just me and you talking.
Yeah. Um. So how about this? Figure out what you would like me to make, and then let me know. And next Monday, we'll get this whole thing set up again because I always have Mondays off, and then we'll give it a go.
Say,
Sound good?
well, I mean, you said something earlier, the deep fried pizzas.
Oh well, I don't have a deep fryer.
Oh, okay. No,
That was more like the Scotland thing.
jokey thing. How about
Mm-hmm.
how about we do dude, I like a good you like chicken tacos?
Yeah,
You wanna do some
I
like
actually just made some.
oh
Like I
well,
just finished up my
why don't I make you make another round of chicken tacos? Those are like a
outside. Yeah, I got some thigh meat in my freezer already. Um, really all I need is the tortilla shells and some chicken stock, and then like whatever. Because like tacos, the great thing about tacos is it's basically just pulled chicken,
yeah.
so you can flavor it however you want, and then it's still tacos.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I haven't really ever made tacos like by pulling it off the meat and like I've never done it. Just, you know what I'm saying? I don't do it like
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
So
you just grill it?
yeah, I grill it and shred it.
Mm. Well, I mean that's fine too because again, still tacos.
Well, no, yeah. I'm just like I'm curious. Like I said, I'm curious to find other ways to cook tacos. I like chicken tacos, and
Right.
I like good sauces with tacos too. Like I'm like
Yeah.
a you ever heard of like a house dressing style for like
Yep.
a taco?
Yep.
That's the style like I like for tacos, like a housey style dressing.
Yeah. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you how much the big thing about overusing is not that it's not gonna taste good, but see all that liquid in there?
Yeah.
Like if I just used one ladle of water and 2 eggs,
Two
one
eggs.
yolk,
Yeah.
that would be like
Nothing.
negligible. Yeah, but now I'm dumping all this shit out. Still some bacon in there. I'm gonna grab that bacon.
Don't let the bacon go.
Yeah. And like cooking is like it's a something that's always been done to make the most out of the stuff that you have to feed people. Like throughout history, it's always been about like poor people making food. And then it gets so good that the rich people want the poor people to make it for them. Because rich people can't do shit by themselves.
This is true. Mm. Like you're killing me.
Throughout history. Yeah, there's
I'm over here getting stoned. You're over there got stoned. Now you're eating stoned.
yeah.
Even better.
So chicken tacos next week.
Mm-hmm. Can we do
That's gonna
chicken?
be
Can we do chicken tacos with some kind of like side? With
what kind
like
of side would you like?
um trying to think of something like it would be fun to make. You know what I mean?
Refried beans.
Those are pretty
Or
simple though. I'm not a bean fan. How about like Mexicorn?
elote.
Like a spicy Mexicorn.
Yeah, we could. I could do elote in the oven. It wouldn't be quite the same
Well, I mean, you could show me
because
how to
usually
do
they
it.
want to grill it. But yeah, I could do that.
Okay.
The big thing with tacos, the way that I make them, is that it takes like 2 hours because you're cooking all that the stock out and just like
Yeah.
making the meat like super super duper moist.
But do you have anything else to do on a Monday night?
I don't. I'm
Okay.
just saying you're just going to be stuck talking to me for 2 hours. That's
Well,
all.
I'm sure we're gonna have plenty of people to talk to.
Well, that's good. As long as I'm only talking to you, then well, like it's I don't like talking over people at all, which
Yeah.
is when like we're in a group chat. I don't really fucking say anything except for like little blurbs because some people are just going meh, 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 meh,
All
meh,
the
meh, meh, meh,
time.
meh, 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 meh. Yep.
I
It's
know.
like,
I know.
do you want to take a breather or like a nap or something?
I always liked it when like Rocky came in the room back in the day, and
Mm-hmm.
then all of a sudden it'd be like fucking screaming in your ear sounding. Of like, man, it's Rocky. Calm down.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me
I mean, it's
wrong.
nice that he's not um, just doing that to do that. Like
Yeah.
that's just how he talks.
Yeah, it's just how he is, and he's gonna tell you
Hmm.
straight. He's been straightforward. Believe me, he's been straightforward with me before. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like today when he looked at HT, I'm not gonna lie, it's been a piece. It's being a piece of shit, and it's still being a piece of shit.
Yep.
And it's not like I don't know that myself because we've looked over it so many times. I know what it's doing. He don't have to look at it. The reason he looks at it is because he's still
He knows
wondering.
you like it.
Yeah, well, he's still wondering why. Like with me, it's like, you know what? It's crazy that you probably would have thought this would have turned around. Even like on technical analysis, like there's been a couple like this should have been like even GME. It's been crazy too, but like it showed it was going to drop, but I didn't expect today. I didn't expect
Well,
that.
the meme stuff. I expected it. I had set a buy point at 145,
Yeah,
and like hindsight, I should have gone lower.
yeah.
But I know whatever's going on. Like they're pushing the price down hard for a reason.
Oh yeah. They're trying to get as many
You know,
people out as possible, dude.
yeah. I think they're trying to shake everything. I think something big is going to happen. Probably at the beginning of the year. That would be my guess. That's why they're trying to shake everybody out now. But like, that's why crypto is down because they've spent like so much money
Yeah.
pulling out money from their crypto to fucking tank the price of GME. With AHT, I think it's different. I think that's more
Economy
pandemic
issue.
related.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I get that
So it's
too. I
like,
mean, with the Ocomeron or whatever the hell, it just. I think that was another scare, but then it's coming out to where it's not even a scare no more.
yeah,
So I think it's getting ready. I think we're on that aspect of things should be getting better.
yeah.
But the whole
Well,
the whole shitty thing with like
they can't keep the population in fear if they're like, by the way, Alec Baldwin has killed more people than this new variant.
no shit recently.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's fucked up too.
Yep.
That's that shows you, man. Money
Yep.
will literally get you out of anything.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess well, no, that ain't true either. I was gonna say besides having sex with little kids, but there's still a lot of them still out free, like Bill Clinton.
Yeah, you just have to kill the person that's going to testify against you.
Exactly. Then you're fine. Like he can't testify no more,
Mm-mm.
or he's not even dead. He's just somewhere else. Huh?
No.
He dead?
Um, especially if you have any like dirt on the Clintons,
Yeah.
it's easier just to kill you.
Yeah. Because the whole Clinton Foundation is a huge sham, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
I looked at like we were looking into that one day. I forget who it was, but like 90% of like their income is like their revenue is like goes to their pockets, and like 10% of the like income goes to what it's actually supposed to.
Yeah. Why do you think I don't give to charities?
Oh, I don't either. I'd rather do it
Because
in
like none of that
person.
money goes to like the people that they
Like,
claim they're
you
helping.
tell me what free organization is not who's not getting paid to work. That's always got to kick that. What's a free? They it's a free it's a free help organization. I'm like, what?
Right.
What are you talking free? Someone has to get paid, right? Like, yeah,
Well, I
well,
think like some things like uh, houses for the homeless and like Doctors Without Borders. I think that's more volunteer work.
yeah. Well, I'm not talking about like that. I'm talking about like those. Uh, it's shit. I
All
can't
the
even.
fund and
I can't.
foundation bullshit.
Yeah, it's a funding foundation. It's not even like doctors going and help. It's people coming and asking you for your money so
Yeah.
they can give it to other people.
We give like 10 cents of every dollar that you send us. The rest goes to our administrative board who need to get paid because they do that full time.
Yeah.
It's like, I get it. But on the other hand,
We're the.
like, shouldn't it be the other way around?
Yeah, shouldn't you be working for the middle school and they be getting the?
Right.
I mean, this is what the whole like funds for. But I see you guys walking around with fucking nice car, or drive around nice cars and living
Yep.
a good life. But like you're trying to help other people. It's like
Yep.
you're totally contradicting yourself. Really are.
Yep. Anybody that has more money than me is a piece of shit.
Glad I don't have more money than you.
Right. But you get the idea.
I know what you mean,
It's
but
just the old.
it's ridiculous, honestly. You see, look,
Yeah.
man, we've streamed right now, like on the private stream for 45 minutes, and that's only like half the time. So like right now, you breaking into the chicken probably.
No, it'd still be cooking.
Oh,
We'd just be kind of
you
chillaxing.
could just be prepping the other stuff, right? The Mexi. Well, that probably doesn't take
Yeah.
long to make, does it? Be
No.
prepped.
Well, elote, I'd have to basically grill it off in the oven. So it would take a little bit, but to prep it up, it wouldn't really
How would you
take. This
grill
is
it off with like the broil or what?
yeah, well, yeah, traditionally it'd be like grilled on an actual grill.
Yeah, yeah.
And the oven, I would probably just like steam it in the husk like an OG. And then take it out and then drizzle the crema on it. And basically what we'd be doing is making the crema and getting the
So
cotija
you're actually gonna
cheese.
get Mexi corn, just like the actual pieces of corn.
No, corn is just corn. Like
Okay,
you
so you
can,
just got the regular corn. You're just gonna make it a spicy, just corn
yeah,
on stock. Like this is stuff
yeah,
like I need to, like you're gonna have to get me an ingredient list that I can put in with it.
sure.
Like so, like when you get ready to start cooking, I can just throw like an ingredient list up in the corner.
Yep.
So like, cause people instead of people asking 100,000 times what ingredient,
Put it in the description.
you could do both. You could do both.
Yeah. Something. But that's why it's good to like plan ahead
Because
and
if you
say
put
like,
it in the,
okay,
I put it this way: if you put it in the description, they won't watch the video.
yeah.
And
Well,
and I can lay it out to where each time you say an ingredient, I put it up on the thing, on the board.
I mean, whatever works. We can figure it out. It's not fucking rocket science. It's just making
It,
food.
it, it is when you come to like doing what I'm trying to do with it.
Okay.
It is a big ass cat.
Yep. He's a chunker. That's why I call him Fat Boy.
Jeez. How
He
old is he?
just he is 13.
Wow.
Yeah. He's an old boy. He just loves being loved. He needs the attention.
He's a big old purr, huh?
Yep. I don't know if you can hear it or not.
Oh yeah.
He's
Just tell.
basically just he's on all the time.
He's on
He
all
can
the
be a
time.
dick when you're not giving him enough attention.
Oh yeah, what's he do?
Whatever you can do to piss you off. Like if you're on the computer, he'll like jump up on the keyboard. Just typical cat stuff.
Damn kitty cats.
Or he'll start clawing at shit. that he shouldn't be clawing. It's lots of things. But he's a sweet boy. He's just needy. Meh. Meh. See? He doesn't want to go down. So that's it. That's all I got. I'm glad. Thank you for helping me get this shit figured out. I'm going to disconnect my camera and it'll never connect again. So that's going to be the best thing. It's like, I'm just going to
We
be
just have to keep
plugging
unplugging it and plugging it back
Just-
in.
Yep, just plug it in, unplug it, plug it back in, turn the power off, turn the power back on. Just
Just keep pushing buttons.
yeah. The other thing, do I need this backlight? Because it seems like it's pretty well lit. Mm. What? Hold on.
Very good. Yeah. You
Oh,
need
yeah.
it.
Definitely need the backlight. Good.
I mean,
It's
it's
money
still
well
not
spent.
bad.
Yeah, it's not
It
bad.
shows less tit, but
I think it shows more. It's like a shade tit now. You see the definition of the tit now. You're like, damn. I can get shade in these titties. Look at that. Look at that. I can just fucking put a little umbrella there and like fucking camp out. Yeah. Iron Brew. You can get it on Amazon. That's the thing. You don't have to go to Scotland for it. Amazon has fucking everything.
I'm gonna have to look it up.
Yeah.
Poor guy's gonna have to get some sometime.
You know what? You should have like, you should have tell Jamie to petition GameStop. Be like, hey, I'm Scottish. I talk about you all the time. How about you start selling Iron Brew on the GameStop website? That would be funny. I don't think they do it, but
It'd be sweet.
yeah. I think they'd probably sell like G Fuel or something like that.
Yeah, it'd be cool if GameStop did something.
Yeah. Yeah, they got to get into like the esports market somehow and like promotional materials, sponsorships, partnerships, I believe the term might be.
Yeah.
I don't
Sponsorships,
know.
partners. One of the two.
Partner sponsorships.
Partnered sponsorships.
Yes. So what else you got going on tonight?
I don't know, but D Harker is on a different level nowadays.
Oh yeah, what's going on?
I don't know. He like Twitter has changed D. Like every time I see like someone posted got a huge important video coming out for you guys today. Don't miss it. Parker put, will it show you smoking meth IRL?
That's good. Who was that to?
It was to the Carlos Trades guy.
Oh, good. See, well, he's not doing it to anybody that doesn't deserve it.
I know. No, I'm just saying it's like it's just funny. He wasn't ever like that. You know what I'm saying?
He's a spicy boy now.
It's like shit I would do. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And they
I think
got
we've
mad
rubbed
at
off on him.
me for doing it.
Well,
It's kind
That's
of like
what's
when I
silly.
made that Rocky video.
no man.
Fuck, I still hate Trey.
I made
Trey,
another,
so I
like-
don't even care.
I'm gonna switch over to my desktop and see if
Alright.
that'll fucking do anything. Cause yeah.
Did it work? No. Hey, there you are. Your mic's not working. Nope. No mic. Go to your settings. Change your settings back to. I don't know why it quit. I'll let you know when I hear something. Maybe it's me. Discord. No, it can't be me. You're turned all the way up. Still can't hear anything. Are you plugged in? It didn't unplug, did it? No, your headset's blue. Nope. What the shit? Nope. Nope. Oh, there it was. Hold on. What happened? It worked for a second. Check your. There you go. What? Where you going? Turn your lights off. Setting the tone. Hello. Can you hear me?
Your video is out.